Morena tātou, kia ora everyone, welcome in this morning to our Ngākau Oho. Just a place and time that we can kind of share a space together, share our space, acknowledge our space within ourselves. If you're just coming in for the first time, no mai hara mai whakatau mai, just welcome in, come in and settle. And just, just to look after your space, bring some wai, bring your Rakau, short Rakau, long Rakau. We're just working with the long Rakau this morning and just sitting with the manawa this morning, coming back to the space. Just open with our karakia, short kōrero, and we jump into our mahi. Kapai, big breath in, haki roto. I ki waho. Ka pito karu. Tuki nui te tuki roa, te tuki ka tuki nātu tēnei, tuki ka te tuki nā runga ue te mana. Ka hi ngā tāne ka tākuto kei raro, kei ngā manu I rungi I raro tāwhiwhi te tuki rei. Ka pa te tuki kei Hawaii ki ka tapu ka noa, tēnā te hau, ko te hau o tū, ko te hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro tākoto. Tūturu whakamaua ki a tīnā, haumi e hui e, tāiki e. So welcome into our space. Hope everyone is well. Like I just said, it's a really nice space for us just to spend time with ourselves. We're very busy out there, so it's a really paramount for us to have this type of space for ourselves. We've mentioned before about some of the way many of us used to kind of move in life, and we had things like rituals and ceremonies and practices and wānanga and things like that. And sometimes, or lately there's been a shift just because we've been so busy and we're just trying to meet all our demands and the expectations of our environments, mahi and all of these sort of things that keep us busy. But, paramount for us to keep these things in place, that we look after our wellness, draw aroha back to this place, draw energy back that gets siphoned out into our environment, because we want to be sitting in our center. So we actually have wellness to give, have good energy to give. And we talk about our punga, our ihirangaranga, our iarere, our universal energy. And sometimes when we're moving through what we think is nothing is actually, on an energetic level basis, it is the fabric of what everything is connected to. So just to be mindful when we're moving through space, for some of us that seems empty, it is actually very full. Our ihirangaranga, our vibration that we hold, that we sit in, that we conduct ourselves with, very important for us to be mindful of that. Our iarere, our frequency that sits within this, and what that broadcasts, what we emit from ourselves. And we have the ability to select and instruct our energy. So it really brings back to our kōrero about how we think, what we think, to actually sit and think about what we think about, and we have the capacity to change it. It's quite a powerful place to be, and understanding that thought will broadcast energy out, and then the feeling will draw the experience back. So we have this reciprocal thing happening. So it's nice just to be aware of those, and just to come into these sort of spaces, have these ceremonies or practices that allow ourselves to be centered and be a bit more aware about what we're actually emitting out into our spaces. To synchronize our energy, to align our whole selves, because this has a big impact on how we broadcast out and what we draw back and what we kind of emit off ourselves. So to be in alignment with ourselves, so we have things like clarity and patience, and we have grace and presence and all of those sort of things. We have a sense of oneness and not separateness. Nothing is separate. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. So there's not this feeling of separateness and all of these things. Because for a lot of us, for many, at the end of the day, we are kind of seeking a happiness in one sense. And it doesn't matter, like, we all go through many different doors to seek that same place. So just to trust that first thought that comes up in our karapūtoro. We bring that up again to trust ourselves, to trust that first thought, because the first thought will come from divinity, kind of, and then, because it comes from our manawa, not from our analytical minds or our analytical thinking. So to trust that first thought that comes through our karapūtoro, and to allow it to activate, to engage with it, to meet it. We have to rise to meet these places, to activate these places, and our whakatauki that has come in before kamua kamuri, to journey into life backwards. And when you actually think about that, to acknowledge the ones that have gone before us. When you are actually walking backwards, you need to trust where your footing is going to be. All of these things, so that it all kind of comes to that same point of, trusting our journey and actually walk into our lives through our manawa. We kind of live through our manawa into our life, as opposed to our analytical thinking, analytical mind, and all of those sort of things. So walking into our life backwards takes a lot of trust. So it's bringing that, that element back into us, or activating it, not bringing it back into us, reactivating it. So we have the ability to move in such an ease with our lives, that we trust our spaces, trust our journey, trust our decision, all those things. Beautiful to see everybody this morning. We're coming back to our manawa this morning, also using our Rakau, just carrying on through our waiwai. It's coming into our space. Remember, we're just sort of going to start to open up with the tinana. Just some small stretches and movements, just to bring our awareness back, just to bring us into this space. A little bit of breath, a little bit of sitting within the center of our manawa, sense the korowai wrapping around us, our ihirangaranga, our iarere, connecting back to the center, connecting back to ourselves, our central po, allow that energy to flow through our center, and understanding of who we are, all our potentials that sit within us, that many times are greater than the mind can actually comprehend. Just nice, just food for thought, just to consider. Nice, catch a fire bringing us in this morning. Nice, find your space, Whānau. Nice big breath in. Haki roto. Haki waho. Nice, intertwine the fingers, palms are facing up. As we take our breath in, hands up over the top of the upoko. Looking straight ahead this morning, stretch, pana tō ringa. Haki waho, divide the hands, allow them to move through that space we just mentioned. Come back onto the lap and intertwine the fingers. Nice. Kiroto. Haki waho. Relax, start coming into our space. Allow everything to relax, release, kiroto. So through the tuara, all the way to the base of the spine, ki waho. Nice. Stem over the back of the upoko. Just stretch, allow the weight of your arms just to bring some pressure to the back of the kaki. Nice, release. to the kauai. So front to the kaki, koka. Nice, coming back to centre. This time, tilting the upoko this morning. We can touch our ear to our shoulder, bring the arm up over. So allow the weight just to stretch through the side of the kaki, dropping the shoulder. Nice, keep your breath flowing. Coming back up to centre. Whakawhiti, across to our other side. Nice to keep our kaki all clear through our neck area. I've heard in some kōrero, it's the bridge to the tinana. Lots of energy pulsating through here. Right back to centre. Nice, just drop the kauai ki te poho. Just back to centre. Kirunga. Take your breath in. Haki waho, back to centre. Kiroto. Back to centre. Nice, remember your seated position. Just leaning forward, walking out on our fingertips. If you're on a seat, just have your feet flat on papa. Just reaching forward with your arms. Just coming forward as far as you can. Just starting to open up the arms down through the back all the way to the lower back, to the hope. Nice, coming back up to center as we take your second breath. Haki waho. See if you could drop in a little bit deeper. Nice, coming back up, ki roto. Haki waho, ki Māui, kaua ki te turi. Back to centre, breath in, ki roto. Haki waho. Anō matau. Kaua ki te turi. So just chin towards the knee. Coming back up to centre. Take your breath in. This morning, just bringing our right arm over the left knee. Turning the tinana. Just a nice turn or twist to the torso. Just engaging our tuarau through our back, spine to the lower back. Eyes coming back to centre. Take our breath in. Haki waho. Ki matau. The right hand over the top of the knee. Nice, just slowly coming back to centre. By this morning, just bringing your waiwai up, feet flat on. Papa, just see if you can have your stabilise yourself with your hands at the back. If you're getting used to this, you can bring your hands closer towards the tinana. If you're just starting, just stabilise yourself to where it is comfortable. Just kind of roll. Right, mahi pēnei. Very good for all through the hope, lower back. Just to your ability, just to your flexibility. Right, as you get used to it, just draw yourself further up onto to your hands, more of a sitting up straight position. Ka pai 2 more. So coming back to center. You get all through the lower back, all through the hope. Just looking after our tinana, keeping flexibility, agile. By just coming into our space this morning. As we come in to relax the tinana. Just closing the eyes. Kapito karu. Just sense your balance, sense your weight, sense your center. Relaxing from the top of the upoko. Moving across the eye through the forehead, coming onto the kānuhi. All those small facial muscles, allow all of them to relax, release, relax. Kauai, allow your jaw to relax. No tension. Just release. Zero energy to the tinana. Ba taringau, all the way around to the back of the upoko. Coming onto our kaki. Uka. Allow everything to relax. So we come down onto our shoulders. Just moving our awareness down through our arms, through our elbows, through our forearms. All the way through to the tips of your fingers. Allow everything to release, relax. Allow your shoulders to drop, so we're not kind of holding our shoulders up. So allow those to fall, relax, drop, release. Across our poho, our upper back. Down into our upper puku, solar plex area, through to the center of our back. Down into our lower puku, lower back. Te taha o te tinana, through the sides of the tinana. Just allow everything to release any tension. Be in a state of ease, to be relaxed through our internal organs. Allow all of them with our intention, our breath. Just to be at ease, to be relaxed. Down into our hope this morning. Base of our spine, through our uri. Continue through our waiwai, through our thighs, back of our legs. Coming down towards our turi, towards our knees. Through our calves and our shins. Into our ankles. Through to our heels. through our feet all the way to the tips of our toes. Since the tinana is relaxed, back is still straight, beginning to elongate our breath. Just drawing our breath to be longer, slower and deeper. Just allow that elongated breath just to settle in. Three deep breaths this morning. Hākiroto from the base of your spine or your uri. Follow the line of the spine if this helps as we draw the breath through our center all the way to the top of our upoko. Holding at the top at our pumotomoto or our crown. Small hold and just sense and allow the energy to build. Hākiroto, draw the breath. Sense it rise through your center, through your central po, manoa, through your kaki, Hinengaro, holding at the top. Sense your energy build, toru, rua, tahi. So allow your breath to release. Anoa hākiroto, draw our breath, long, slow and deep. Let ourselves centered, relaxed, no tension. Drives through our center, lifting our energy all the way to the top of the upoko. Sense your focus, it's your crown, your pumotomoto. Sense your energy build. Toru, rua, tahi. Release the breath, haki waho. Anoa hākiroto, last breath, draw through your center. Toru, rua, tahi, release the breath. Keep our breath elongated, just bring our awareness, our attention, our focus to the center of the poho, to our manoa. Acknowledge, feel, find your center. As we begin to breathe in, out of the heart this morning, in and out of our manoa. Keep the breath elongated. Sense your heart. Sense your mana awa. Sense yourself enter upon the breeze of your breath. Sense its ihi ranga ranga. Just feel and sense the space of the manoa. Your heart, sense its koroa wrapped around you. Sense its warmth, its glow. As we breathe into the heart, to our manoa, connects to all things, to each other, to all things, to all our systems, our breath, our awareness, our energy that is generated from your manoa. Its warmth becoming warmer, its glow becoming brighter. We feel and sense through our breath keep your breath elongated. Keep your breath flowing. Sense the center of the aroha, this aroha that is unconditioned, is generated from the heart. This unconditional aroha. Its warmth, its glow, its energy that pulsates through every part of us, through every cell, through our toto, through our structure, through our kiri, through our breath. The essence of ka whētai, to be in gratitude, to be thankful for all things. This warmth building, glow being brighter. When you're ready, begin to flush energy, the heart, energy o te manoa, Allow to flush through your entire tinana, through all your systems, through every part of you, from the top of the upoko, your kānuhi, kaua, taringa, flushes down onto our kaki, keeping your breath elongated and flowing. Flushing the energy of the heart through our shoulders, down through our arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Through your poho, through your tuara, through your tinana, all through your internal organs. Down into your hope, base of your spine, through your uri, flushing the energy onto manoa, through our waiwais, down through our turi, down through your calves, your shins, all the way into your ankles, into your heels, through your feet, all the ways to the tips of your toes. Feel the pulse of your beating manoa. Its energy pulsing through every part of you. So we take our 3 breaths. First breath, drawing off our higher faculties, this place of your knowing. Our first breath through the top of the upoko, just allow your poho to expand as you draw your breath to the poho, into the space of the manoa. Hakiroto, first breath in. Haki waho. Just allow the breath to flow down your tinana, your waiwai, ki te papa. Te papa tuanuku. Haki roto, second breath. ki waho. Ki roto, breathe in. Ki waho. It's just coming back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Coming back to the tinana, just wriggle the toes, fingers, opening the eyes when you're ready, to allowing yourself just to prepare to come up onto our waiwai as we come into our ko te pito, starting into taira whiti, just slowly bringing it into our physical action, the centering of the self. But when you're ready, just coming to our feet this morning. Facing to taira whiti. Placing your feet just a bit wider than your hope. If you've been in for a few times, just find your position. You'll know where this is. Looking after your space. Take our breath in. Destroying some action. To our physicality, ko te pito, acknowledge your centre. Whira mai kia ranginu. Papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Rutia te Māori. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Turn to your centre. Tūtama wahine. Te tūtama tāne. Ko te pito. Ko ki whakamuri. Ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. To our centre. Tukuna ta Māori. Tihei. Huri ki te tai. Hauauru. To ourselves. Feel your breath. Feel your movement. Sense your tinana. Find your fluidity. Ko te pito. Whira mai kia rangi. Tā maua ki a papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Find your flow in the world of light. Tia te Māori. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Come back to your centre. O te tūtama wahine. Te tūtama tāne. Ko te pito. Masculine, our feminine. Ki whakamuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngāuri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori. Tihei. Huri. Te tai. Hauauru. Ki waho. Ko te pito. Whira mai kia rangi. Tā maua ki a papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Putting ourselves in the world of light. Rutia te Māori. Grasp, acknowledge, take hold of your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Be well your spirit. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Be well the mind. Hei oranga Tinana. Be well the body. Hei oranga Whānau. Ngā hoa. Your centre. Te tūtama wahine. O te tūtama tāne. O te pito. O ki whakamuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori, whakaheke, po te pitu. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei, huri ki te tai tukarau. Breath in, exhale to your centre. Whira mai kia rangi. O batu anuku, o te pitu. O Māori, Hinengaro, Tinana, o Whānau, o te pitu. Tama wahine, ko te tūtama tāne, o te pito hoki whakamuri, atu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, Māori, whakaheke, o te pito. Tukuna ta Māori, tihei, kina, hāputa. As you remember this place, just draw our palms facing forward. Just bring your shoulders back, your poho forward, tilt your upoko. Just sense the position of your stance. As we move into this place that is special for you, special or sacred to you. As we close our eyes and just sense the space. Sense this place. Maybe the top of your maunga, maybe your awa, maybe you feel the breath of tawhiri mate against your kiri. You sense the energy or the ahua of this place that is sacred to you. Nice, ka pai haki roto, draw our breath in. Exhale, haki waho. Nice, bringing our Rakau on this morning. Bringing our long Rakau in. Atua kana, bringing our Rakau onto papa. Remember, if you need to assist in your balance, have a chair or another Rakau for you. Just do something to assist in your balance. If your balance is fine, mahi pēnei. Just coming on to our Rakau this morning, stepping over. This time the Rakau sits at the front of the arch. So we had our toes and we had our knuckles. Now we're just moving further back into the feet. This time you're coming over where the Rakau sits across the front of the arch. Ka pai. Place your feet accordingly. Sometimes I have to turn my heels in or out to just get a direct line through my feet. By a slight bend in the knees. Remember our balance. Nice. Ka pai. Keep your breath moving. So we are intention to lift the heel. Feel the pressure move through to the front of the feet. Keep your breath flowing. One nice little bite in here this morning. So just hold, just allow your time, just allow yourself time just to connect to the haimata or the pressure that's coming through. Allow it to release. The tinana is fine, it's our Hinengaro that we are engaging with. Nice, ata haere, slowly shifting ourselves, ki maui to the left. Mahi anō, just allow your heel with the intention to lift, feel the pressure come through the front of the foot. Just keep your breath flowing. Really nice mahi for our internal organs. Just really, you know, the whole session for us in the mornings is just really contributing back to ourselves, you know, giving back to ourselves, to our own space. This part of it here, you know, our haimata through our feet to activate, clear our spaces for our internal organs. Keep your breath flowing. Right, nice ata haere, shifting our weight back across to our matau, to our right. Again, with the intention of lifting the heel, feel the pressure come through the front of the foot. Allow your breath to move, allow your time to connect, allow your time to clear. Keep the tinana relaxed. Engage with the Hinengaro. You know, the tinana is fine, the tinana is well. Nice, and slowly at the haere, just coming back to our center point. The balance, the pressure should be the same on each side. Nice, toru, rua, tahi. Just stepping off our Rakau this morning. Always nice just to walk that out. Now these will have bites in different areas for each of us at different times. It may change for each of us depending on what's happening. That's why it's always nice to take our shoes off, go for walks on papa, so we get that miri te romi through our waiwai. Stimulate our internal organs, create our posture, all good for our manawa, our breathing, all our internal organs, our posture through our spine. Ka pai, in our Rakau up this morning. Mahi pēnei, palms are facing down. Just take your time and bring the Rakau up over the top. If the shoulders are playing up, just come up as far as you can. If you can, come all the way, tap the lower back. Right, Mahi pēnei. Find your rhythm, just a nice rhythm. So we start to activate and open up the tinana all through the poho, through the shoulders, with the lower back. You can do a lot of mahi with your Rakau, with our space in the morning. Of course, we are limited to our time, but you know, you can take 2 parts of our morning and just spend an hour with them. It's really good for our well-being. You know, this will be our pebble into the pond, our whakapapa. What happens here actually gets generated around us, into our whānau, our tamariki. Nice, 2 more. Just bring the Rakau up onto the back of the shoulders. By this time, keeping our waiwai firm, keeping our upoko looking straight ahead. It's nice turns. This just helps to isolate a little bit more through the poho, through the front of the shoulders, through the back. You'll feel the difference. 2 more, and then we open up and push out to the side. Remember, lift the heel, pivot off the foot. Mahi pēnei, turn the whole tinana. Just sense the difference. Even getting cracks through the feet this morning. Nice. 2 more, coming back to center. Right, bring our Rakau back over the front. Palms are still facing down. Mahi pēnei. Keep your breath flowing. Feel your weight shift. Focus on pushing the hands forward. Find your posture. Remember, more of a challenge. Maybe widen your stance. Pick your pace up a little bit as you get used to it. 2 more. We draw our elbows in. By sweep the elbows across the front. Allow the heels to lift. Feel the weight shift. It's a nice sweep with the elbow across the front of the tinana. Feel the movement through your hope. As you push off and sweep the elbow across. So allow yourself to push from the hope. Nice, 2 more. Bring our Rakau back to centre. By this time we're coming back, bringing our palms upwards. Mahi pēnei. Again, feel the weight shift. This time just drawing the Rakau to eye level. Feel the tinana move in the opposite way. We kind of roll our shoulders back. Nice, 2 more. Ngā Rakau out to the side, up over the shoulders. Mahi pēnei. Across the front. Lift the heel. Pivot on the foot. Nice, 2 more. Coming back to centre. Bring our pautamaki moa. Right, pautamaki moa. Ngā Rakau back to the front. Right at the bottom, right at the top, left at the bottom. Parallel with the feet. Draw your weight. Moki muri. Push the Rakau full extension forward, all the way to the back shoulder. Forward, all the way to the back shoulder. Just moving the tinana. This time in the opposite direction. Just from forward to back as opposed to side. Feel your weight shift. Be light on the feet. Nice, 2 more. Then pick it to waiwai. So we're just lifting the leg. It engages all through the hope. The lower puku. Mahi pēnei. Nice. Full extension forward, all the way back. Pick it to waiwai. Nice to keep our physical our physical space well. Movement in the tinana. All these aspects of ourselves to create a well balance. By 2 more. Take our waiwai out. Allow the Rakau to move around the tinana. By coming back to parallel. Feet parallel. Rakau. Move around the tinana. Mahi pēnei. When you get used to this, just allow the Rakau to have its momentum. There's no stopping or no hindering the movement of the Rakau. Haki roto. Ki waho, find your stance, maybe to come out a little bit wider. Draw the Rakau towards the tinana. Get used to this, kapito karu. Feel the breath of your Rakau against your kiri. Against your skin. Our intention of just clearing our space. It's nice with our eyes closed. If you have your karaki or taku, nice time to utilise. Now our mornings are coming light, nice to be standing on papa. All that stuff that is projected towards us, we carry, that's not ours to carry. By 2 more, bring our Rakau back to centre. Sweep the front. Oaku muri. Kapito karu. Just allow the sway of the fluidity of movement through your tinana, through your movement. Okay, one in the stance if you need to. Pito karu, just clearing our space. By 2 more, bringing our Rakau back to centre. Palms are facing down. Remember our panato hā, roll of respect, touch the poho. Activating the diaphragm, activating the puku. Clearing our space. Two more. Nice, bring out Rakau. To whakatā, nice big breath in. Beautiful. Kapai, push your Rakau forward, full extension, take your step back. So we bring our hands down the Rakau about halfway. So we're kind of like in the L shape of our tinana, we're looking directly at Papa. Push your hands forward. And push your hope or push your hips back away from the tinana, so we're opening and stretching all the way through the tinana. See if you can straighten your legs. Nice, keep your breath flowing. Kapai, pushing your puku towards Papa. Kapai, puku towards Papa. Bowing the back. Nice, release, coming back to center. Your breath in. Haki waho. By this time you're tuaraki rangi. Pushing the center of your back towards the top of your whare, towards rangi nui. Bowing the back. Nice, coming back to center. Nice breath in. Bye-bye. Just bring our hands one more step down if you can. Okay, push the hands forward, push the hope back, keep the legs straight. Nice, toru, rua, tahi. Nice. Coming up into our whakatā. Bring our Rakau up this morning. Left palm down and closed, right palm up and open. Kapito karu, hakiroto, kiwaho. Tuki rua te tuki, tuki roa te tuki, ka tuki nāti tēnei tuki, ka te tuki nā rungo ue ue te mana ka hinga tāne ka tākutu kei raro kei ngā manu i rungi raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei ka pa te tuki kei o aiki ka tuku ka noa tēnā te hau ki te hau o tū. Te hau o tāwhiri mā te awārea ki runga awārea ki raro tāko tō tuturu whakamaua ki a tīna, tīna haumie hui e tā i ki. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tāi au, tihei mauri ora. Mihi ana kia koutou, just to acknowledge everyone coming in this morning, or coming in every morning, applying some of the mahi, waha mai. Applying some of the mahi that's in our Ngākau Oho. Oh, where are we? Just to, just to create these practices, create that momentum, create our that repetitive state of ours, so we can become familiar with these spaces. So we actually have somewhere to go when things get challenged, when we get challenged. and we can, things get a bit stressful or things like that, we have a place that we can step out to, and we can re-center and remember our connection, remember what we are, who we are, all of those sort of things, so we kind of don't get swept away with a lot of the stuff that can be very distractive, will pull us off our center. Nō reira, beautiful to see everyone this morning. Pai o rā, have an awesome day, whānau, and we will see you again all on Friday. Ka pai nō reira, ka kite anō, mauri ora.